Alright. Grand Rising, Grand Tier, my dear. It's time to wake up. Are you woke yet? How did you sleep? And was the journey fascinating? This is entertainment purpose only for those who are watching back. Welcome. Thank you for the support, the likes. And I know I'm trying to get through some of you, but I can only channel a little at a time. And if you want to meet me in the astral world, you can. But just know that there are multiple avatars of me. We have the same essence, right? You just have to call or summon in which version of me, which version of light you want me to talk to you from. Because I can talk to you from all shades of light. That's why they had the movie 50 Shades of Grey. Well, if it resonates, it probably don't resonate with some, but yeah. But anyway, these topics are not gonna be sugar coated. Like, enough is enough. As gods and goddesses, you know, energy source, we tend to get bottled up sometimes. And what I mean by bottling up, why is it every time I start to open my third eye, the other worlds seem to exist simultaneously at the same time? Hi, welcome on in, Grand Rising. How are you? Hey, welcome on in, Smars. Love your name. Welcome on in, Loves. Love your last name. So yeah, when I start channeling I do it naturally at first, do it how I'm seeing of reality, and then I start to open my third eye and my spirit starts to see the other world simultaneously at the same time. So I'm only gonna be on here for about an hour, maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes in. Because I gotta go to work and it's like 9:18. So I'm trying to do as much as possible as I can for right now. Grand Rising, how are you? Hope you are doing well. I see a lot of new faces. Welcome. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to send a donation, my cash app is thefollowerlavender. I do appreciate the donation and the support, especially right now when I'm being financially struggle with a job. I go to and from using Uber, so that's kind of like blowing my money proportion right now, especially when I'm trying to travel and go to New York. It's not until I get a better job. For right now, I'm looking and I'm applying. It's just I've been getting denied or haven't been respond back yet. So I am being honest with you 100%. Hi, welcome on in. So yeah, I know I am a loser, right? Society makes me that way. Aren't we all losers? But yeah, don't mind me responding to the trolls. I can just ignore them, but I'm choosing to let them know that they are acknowledged. Everybody is acknowledged. In order to be acknowledged, you have to acknowledge everybody in the room. You can't just skip over every spirit. You look like my stepsister. Uh, okay. That's the first time somebody told me I look like somebody else that they're familiar. That's weird. Must be a doppelganger or something. I don't know. Or another version of me from a different time in a different dimension in your reality helping you. So, yeah, I hope your sister is very lovely. Hopefully, I'm lovely in that dimension. But today's topic is not gonna be sugarcoated. A lot of us are dealing with the separation of energy. Things are being exposed to us in ways that we have already imagined. Meaning the shit that you saw in your reality towards you, directly to you, how people treat you, that shit is real. And don't take that shit for like granted. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt because you like them or their family or their friends, you know, and coworkers, anybody. Don't give nobody the benefit of the doubt when they're showing you exactly true colors of who they are in essence. That's how they're gonna treat you forever. It is not forever, but it's like it's until they wake up and finally realize the these spiritual attacks that is placed upon us. Because like here's what it is when it comes to us chosen ones. And yes, I know y'all are sick of that word or whatever the hell you call yourself. Indigo children, light beings, earth beings, star seeds, whatever you are, consider yourself and part of source. It does not matter the name. You can just change the vibration of the name to fit your own frequency of who you think you are in essence. And these people are trying so hard. And what I mean by people, I mean by your fucking family, your blood family. And if you have online family, sometimes online family can be exactly the same. Toxic. Wanting to recycle your energy. That's why you need to like you need to put yourself around or attract yourself to positive, high, lightning, vibrational people towards you. And sometimes it's hard to uh, get that energy because you don't know what that energy really truly looks like because you've been in toxic environment for so long. And you're the only one who didn't become toxic or try to have personal like habit traits from individuals around you, soaking it up, whether that's habit or emotional wise. You're starting to realize you're acting like them or you can't resonate with them. It's because they try to put you in their image so that they can feel comfortable about what they're doing in life and how they treat people and how they treat themselves. And then once you realize how they are acting towards you and towards themselves, they're just gonna forever act that way. And my best advice is to not ignore but watch because you learn a lot just by watching. It's choosing when to speak up for yourself and choosing when to set boundaries and say, hey, this is enough. But there are certain energies that it's hard to, like, step, like, put a foot on, And I have a few people like that in my family that I couldn't just quite overcome. And it took me about 10, 11, 12 years just to stick up for myself or just to go about my own business and just do my own thing. This is the season of separating because the reason why it's separated like that is because there are two different types. I always say there's two different types of chosen ones. And now that we're in the midst of this all being awakened, in our faces at an early, it doesn't matter what age, either early, now, late, or later in life you choose to wake up. It's just like now you're just seeing the fuckery and you're like, can I be the problem or can I be the solution or can I be both? Sometimes you can't. You can't do all three. If you're good enough to handle your own energy, your own essence in all formats of yourself, trying to figure out how you can solve this and be the bigger guy and walk away and then come back to see if things change within themselves. Now I see why the universe had me travel like this, the way I did. To literally, like, there was so many moments of my life to, like, okay, where I had true near death experience. Like, why am I still alive? To tell the fucking truth. And then coming back from this dimension, from another dimension to where I was pre-existed before I died, and then I came back. Now I'm in a different dimension. And every day I'm in different dimension. And every day I'm in split like reality. I'm always constantly, my mental is always in a different world versus this world. But it's easily to stay in this world and in the other world at the same time. It just don't let shit like family or anybody, trolls or anybody, like, get in its way. And it's, you can say that's ego, but it's not. It's just spirit starting to realize its growth, its own unity of oneness, of wholeness. And you're gonna, when you're at this stage of enlightenment, sometimes you're gonna attract a lot of dark people because you have an agenda to either want to help them or just witness their evolution. Sometimes we are not supposed to help them because we're helping them getting rid of any karma debt, anything that the universe is trying to teach them a lesson of. Let them wake up on their own. I am 29. I don't smoke fucking weed, bruh. Anybody who says that, y'all owe me donations. Every time y'all say weed or you drank or this and that, the third, send me some donation to my Cash App. I'm just my higher self. Of course, I gotta be high to be high vibrational. Sorry you're not that way. Sorry you have to be like that in order to get there. I'm using emotions to get me there. And yes, you can use emotion to trigger you to get you to your higher self. It's, it depends if you want your shadow self to be your higher self and your higher self your shadow self. It's, you can switch consciousness. People are so idiotic, like, to the point where, why can't people just be themselves? Why does drugs have to do with anything with personality or what I'm saying? Just because you can't comprehend. Just because you don't understand. Don't do that. Because I can judge you the same way. Do you smoke weed? Why are you judging me? Even if I did. Because I'm not judging you. I don't know you to judge you. You don't know me. I know who I am. Do you know who you are? You look like you don't. You seem like you don't. And if you do, why are you judging others if you are in your higher form naturally? You are the problem, not the solution. Calling and criticizing somebody out for toxic behavior within themselves, that's them. That is nothing of your business. Thank you for removing yourself from that message. Now you realize. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just I'm gonna stop sugarcoating. If you don't judge me, I don't judge you. Like, I don't judge nobody. Life is too fucking short to judge anybody. Like, y'all need to get it together and wake the fuck up. It's a new century. We're in a new dimension. And people don't operate this way on this level. When you're on this level. When you're on this level, you stand by business and you stand by ground. And you stand by who you are. And you don't let things get to you. And no, you're not getting anything out of my energy or triggering me. I return it back to sender. Because I didn't think of bad thoughts during the time that you said it and after. Why would I do that with my gift? You're not worth my time to be doing that. Just because you asked me, you should quit weed? No, it's addressing. And this is my last addressing to anybody who comes up on my page with that shit. Make sure you like, subscribe, and donate to my Cash App, the follower Lavender. You know when you put like, you know when you make a swear jar? It's kind of like that. I'm doing this on y'all now. So yeah, be like, she punishing us. I'm be like, y'all, I know who I am. I know what I do. You're concerned, but you don't tell me what to do. You're not my mother. But anyway, like even if people do smoke and still high vibrational, it does not make them less or equal up to your standards. Fuck your standards. Everybody's on. Everybody's from their own standards from themselves. Like, okay, be authentic. Be you. I see so many fucking YouTubers all the time smoking on here. I'd never judge. Well, that one time, because I wanted to see their reaction to see if they'd notice me if I was there. And then they did. I was like, oh, you noticed me. But I get it. I see why you did it, to see if I noticed you. You're noticed, girl. Guy, whoever the fuck you are. But yeah, I can't really see the name, so yeah. It's just like, bruh, don't even waste your time on matching people energy sometimes. Or don't just give the reaction. It's war. Like, everybody's just either lonely, depressed, want to see if they can manipulate people. Let's see how far I can take your mind. Let's see how far I can own your mind. And I'm the type to cut people off real quick as soon as I see that shit. Red flag. I'm not going to stick around just because I'm lonely and you can do that stuff to me. My family already does that shit to me. Why would I want you to do that to me? That's the whole point of getting away from that toxicity shit. Like, stop with the bullshit and kiss my black ass. Real talk. I am authentic as I come. Whether you like me or not, I like me. I don't need your approval or likeness. I like me. I like what I created out of me. Because I would want somebody like me around giving me these type of advice that I fucking know. And then I'm like, bruh, chill the fuck out. Like, if we gonna be friends, family, we should not judge each other. Because we already have family like that. You're trying to find people to match your frequency. Why the fuck would you match the same frequency that your family does onto you, onto others? Don't make no fucking sense. You know, make no goddamn motherfucking sense. Hi, welcome on it. Don't do it. Those are my thoughts. Because you're allowing that energy to win. You're underneath a spiritual attack when you do have those thoughts. It's not of your own. You didn't create those thoughts. something else did. Something created that for you. And I say fight that energy, fight that being in your mind. Use the fucking power of vision. God damn it. Use it. It is not that hard to think about something, to let it happen. Think about detail and fight that motherfucker. Like, seriously, fight it. Yell at it. Cuss it. I've been doing that all day. Because I was so frustrated with this entity. And I was monitoring myself last night. I haven't been asleep for the past couple of days because of this energy that is around me and won't leave me the fuck alone. So now that I'm online, bitch, you better leave me the fuck alone. Like, it's, how can I describe this shit without being weird? But I have to be weird. Okay, so when I went to sleep last night, I sleep in the dark. That's one thing as a chosen one, as a light being. Don't sleep in the fucking dark. I choose to sleep in the dark because I know how to operate my lower, darker self and my higher self. And I know how to handle certain energy that do come to me. But, like, not every energy I can handle. Not everything. I might seem tough, but I can break sometimes. And I mostly, sometimes when energy gets good around me and they start to see how I operate, I start to move the opposite direction. I'm like, fuck you. You're not gonna play chess with me, goddammit. And I'm like, I'm gonna go the opposite direction of your ass. And I'm like, okay. So, certain energy I can handle. Certain ones I can't fucking handle. Last night, I don't know what the fuck this shit was, but it had like a weird shape on it. I wasn't even sure it was a him or her. It was two of them. One was white, one was like light, wearing all white cloth. And I seen this being a bunch of times, and I'm like, how the fuck did you find me here? It does not matter where I fucking go. It knows where I'm at all times. Like, it has some type of attractor on me. So maybe I do need to get a regression to get this shit off of me. But, like, at the same time, I'm intrigued by this energy and I'm learning a lot from it. So why not let it stay around for a minute? But, like, the more it stays around, it begins to, like, interact with my world. Sometimes it can switch its essence into a light being, into a dark being. And I know it's the same energy. Because, like, we have this code that we do before it comes to me. I'm like, all right, what's the code? And then they give me the code. I'm like, all right, yeah. But it's the puzzle is more complicated. I made the puzzle to each individual, like, different. So I know who and what they are when they do come to me. And I don't, like, get freaked out or some shit. Be like, why are you here? Be like, what are you doing? Yes, I see fucking dead people. I see spirits. I can also see living spirits. Like, simultaneously, as you are living inside of yourself, there's something else inside of you. And I can see it. And I'm like, I'm pointing at you. I don't point, but, like, my spirit points at you, like my inner child. It's like, there's something inside of you. I think you want to get it out. But then I'm like, I'm not something to, like, come to get anything out. I can just see and I can hear. And I can interact with their world if I choose to. Or if they allow me. Sometimes it's both. It's not always one or the other. It depends. It depends on how good I am doing in the astral world for them. And be like, all right, there you go. Skedaddle. What about me now? Type shit. But yeah, like, this year, y'all need to be, any year, any giving of the season of the year, Time doesn't exist. Time is irrelevant. Time doesn't exist. Start being your own motherfucking self. Like, start being your authentic self. Fuck how family is treating you. Fuck if family is not agreeing with you. Okay? You are love and light. You are something that they wish that they are. Cause I be like, I still question like, why do certain people get jealous of me? One, I'm not good looking. Okay, I'm somewhat, but not really good looking to me. I'm not. But to you, some people, it's like half of the world be like, oh, you're cute. Half of the world saying you're ugly, and I'm like, which one is the nigga? Like either cute or ugly or both. That's why I have a fucking duality conscious. God damn it, cause y'all niggas. Y'all don't know how to fucking put my direction into something you like for you that you perceived. And then I'm like, my energy is like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, okay, right, okay. But yeah, they like, cause like I don't have a car. I don't have a really decent, good job. I have a job that I can just help me survive, barely surviving, selling candy on top of that. So anybody want this bag for $100? I'll ship it to you. I have like chocolate and chips. Fuck, I forgot to get some more chips. My chips been selling out lately. Shit. Hopefully I can sell what I can today. I gotta do inventory on my shit. Which I did inventory before I started selling. But I have not been keeping up how much I sold already. Because I came home with $30 already. Just selling candy. And I'm like, I look like a mess, but I'm like, okay, I'm showing my personality, my energy. But I'm like, okay, damn. Just imagine $30 a day. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that shit. Haven't figured it out yet. How am I gonna get $30 a day? $30 an hour. Nah, impossible. Cause I don't have enough. Like I'm almost out. But yeah. My bag is ripping. Of course. I'm gonna staple it. And do some ghetto ass shit. Just put a staple. I just gotta be careful how I'm holding it. Cause like it's ripping. I had this bag for a long time, for about like a year, so it's like ripping like that. As long as nobody don't think of anything bad. For the bag. Turn that shit back to sender. Don't be mad at me. But yeah, I'm selling it. And yeah, I pretty much made about like $30 within 2 days. I made money in the Uber. I don't know how. I was like, I was just telling my story, like, yeah, I'm struggling, man. Like, the shit is sad. And then living with family members who don't want to fucking help, get on my fucking nerves. Got a fucking car. Ugh. Yeah, let's just make this harder for more Venus. Let's not see her flourish and prosper. And I'm 29 years old. and that shit fucks with your mind. Like, okay. And I tried to get, like, I'm getting myself out of this loop, but like, donation would help the process a little bit faster. One, I'm trying to get somewhere safe for me to be and just be myself. Because the energy with family is just, the toxicity. I'm not here to match anybody vibration. I'm on my own shit. The fuck you mean? I got my own shit. I got my own agenda. I'm here to be enlightened, not be destroyed. And if you want to destroy me, come at me directly, physically, one on one. Because I'm tired of this shit. We gonna box it out. If you hate me that much, we gonna box it out. I'll let you beat me. I like the beating. I'm just gonna see how your spirit reacts, how your ego reacts, and I'm just gonna siphon that energy, take it all in, be like, how you like them apples? You like fucking with me? You like destroying me? You like seeing me miserable because you're miserable? Okay. Okay. I like you too, so why not? I get angry, very angry, when I am not satisfied. And you don't want to see what a goddess looks like when she's not satisfied. She gets hungry. Her energy, hungry. And then she starts to have those lion eyes. And the stripe starts to come out. Please run. Because when I'm not there towards the end, when I told your ass to wake the fuck up, when I'm not there to tell you to wake the fuck up, I'll be like, it's too late. You should have just woke up. Like, I gave you an alarm clock to wake up. Why didn't you not follow it? And I'm like, the storm is coming. And the storm is you. Okay. Okay. I'm trying not to be my old Venus. I'm like, no, Venus, do not use imagination like that. No. But should I? I don't know. And I really give two fucks what happens to me these days sometimes. But like, I know I can survive. And I know I will get through it through the power of me. But like, enough is a fucking no to the older generation. If we trying to express ourselves, our reality, why make it harder for us to want to even live or to survive of living in this madness, in this maze? Because Earth is a fucking maze. Their mind is a fucking maze. Their mind is on a loop. They don't know how to get out themselves. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years still pass. Everybody still treats each other the exact same fucking way. And nobody has not woken up. There's only a few people who's woken up, but then there's only a true chosen one who's woken up to be able to stop it fully and not bring it outside. You not know how many times it's hard for me to not be like my family outside of them and outside of work or outside in general with friends or anybody who talks to me or anybody who associates with me. It's so hard not to become them. It's so hard to stick up and tell them how they are. They don't give a fuck and they will never give a fuck. So why should we give a fuck if we're trying our best to get them to their fucking enlightenment? Fuck that, because all it is just draining us emotionally. And we can't blame them. And we can't keep constantly blaming ourselves either for the shit that we put ourselves through. And we cannot judge ourselves for how we reacted to certain things. Once we know better, we're always going to keep continuing to do better. And if one of them comes along to tell us we are not better than who we were or back then, fuck it. We know ourselves. And it took us a long time to see ourselves in this light. And it might look like, oh, she's on drugs. She's being weird. Fuck all that shit. That shit is so fucking annoying. I'm triggered by my own goddamn emotions, and I've been allowing it to because I'm tired. I'm tired of being fucking miserable in this fucking world. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Shit. Sorry for myself. God damn it. And you want to say this shit before something happens to you. Because you don't know when it's going to be your last fucking breath. Like, this shit is so fucking exhausting. But at the same time, we're thriving and being ourselves. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel shit. Be you. Like, I don't care. You got somebody like me who's looking on the inside and the outside. Someone who's looking from their point of view, how they see things, and your point of view, how you see things. You are very loved. You're very kind. Fuck what your family is telling you about yourself. They wish they could have that imagination you have. How you're able to get blessed by the universe by you just being you. Because you're showing allegiance to yourself that you bow down to not be like them, to not follow their path. And I know it's fucking hard to find your own path because you're alone. But during this journey, you're finding people like you. And it's gonna take time. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna get irritated. You're gonna be the man like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna give up. I don't see shit happening. I don't see nothing working out in my favor. But live the best version of yourself each day. Like, fuck what people think of you. Fuck what people, fuck family, how they think of you. Fuck them, how they treat you. Their projection is not your life. And if you're living a projection life, find a way to get out of it. Mingle with people. Get to know people. To see if they can help you to get to where you need to be. Instead of watching you struggle. How can you sit there and watch somebody struggle knowing you have a way to fix it? But you like that energy, right? You like when I'm angry, when I am upset, when I am destroying myself. But actually, I am my higher self when I am destroying myself. Because in order to know your higher self, you got to know what triggers you emotionally, physically, mentally. Everything is going to trigger you. You got to learn to accept the fucking trigger. Either do something about it or let them be. Separate yourself from that energy. Because their energy is going to rub on you. And then you're going to pass that shit like a wildfire. Like, don't do that. Energy is real. And I'm like, bro, fuck it. Put a bucket of fucks in it. I don't know what that looks like. I'm trying to imagine it, but I don't want to imagine what a bucket of fucks looks like. Is a bunch of people fucking in a book? Nah. Or blood. I have like weird imagination. Sorry, I'm working on that too. But like, yeah, it's okay. And then sometimes people will get to you. It's totally how you ascend from it and how you look at it from when you are in a different stage of dimension. Just let them come to their own fucking sense if they have any sense. Or do I gotta knock some fucking sense into them? But I don't mind doing a little violence. But let me stop. I'm trying to be a peacemaker. I can't have violence into this shit. I can't. See, that's my devil consciousness wanting to do something about it. But I can transmute that energy into something positive to do something about it. And when that moment comes, I will. But yeah, they don't know what they're doing. They're not aware of themselves. They're not in control of themselves as they think they are. Even an adultier adult needs an adultier adult. Someone with wisdom and knowledge. Not time and lack of wisdom and knowledge. Who've been on this earth for so long and then still don't know shit. And we do have people like that. And I've seen it. It's like you don't want to make fun of them for who they are and how they are. It's just like, okay. And that's all you can do. Just be like, and yeah, I love you as well. I'm staying strong. I am strong. Trust me. It's just like, I'm warning them constantly, like, you don't know when my last fucking breath is. So, like, take into consideration that I might hunt your ass on the other side. And I'm prepared to hunt them, but I'm not going to help them. I'm not going to bless them when I am on the other side with my ancestors. I'm not. Fuck that. Me and my ancestors, we already did the work anyway. We've been doing the work. I was like, I'm not gonna die on some fucking cross so they can get some flourish out of me. The fuck? The fuck I look like? Being a sacrifice to their needs. No. And they've been trying to sacrifice me all my life. Like, spiritual warfare is real. So yeah, I know that feeling what it's like separating. Like the energy is just too heavy. You gotta get away. You gotta find a place where you can vibrate highly and be comfortable and thrive. And if your family is just keeping you in a box, in a circle, in a loop, then how can you thrive? I mean, you can thrive in that environment. You choose not to let it get to you, and you choose to learn from it, so you can collect things from it, collect the wisdom from it. But it's like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now, and they're still doing the same thing. Don't come back. No, don't come back. Even if you get stuck somewhere, but don't try to get stuck anywhere. It's like the movie Looper. Like we traveling into different versions of our future within ourselves, in our timeline, and we're seeing the bullshit, and we're like killing these bad guys with our mind, with the power of high vibration. We're not killing them; we're really healing them, but it takes time, some than most, and it's like, bruh, bruh, what the fuck? Hey. But yeah, I'm trying not to be so emotional today. I had a good morning, so I'm like, I'm gonna bring back that energy. It's okay. I'm gonna bring back that energy. But like that shit pisses me off. I was like, enough is a fucking enough. Let me go say something about it. Because like this isn't an order. Like this is divine order on my life. Anybody who's on the same boat. Like we need justice. We need equal liberty to flourish and prosper just as much as the other party and not be enslaved. Because how can you be enslaved and still? I don't get it. Be enslaved, man. Right. Hi. I don't know how to say your name, so don't call on me that. I'm not about to say your name because I'm bad at names. He is. Like, man. Like, release all that negativity. Release it. Stop telling them shit of what you know. They're not gonna get it. Stop it. Wait till you are able to attract high vibrational people towards you who get it, who can see it too. Because you're just wasting your energy on your family. And then you wonder why they're getting blessings all the time and shit like that. And then here you are, struggling in the mud, getting out the mud, struggling. Whether that's financially, emotionally, physically, whatever, struggling. A struggle is a struggle. For me, it's financial freedom. I don't have the fucking financial freedom to flourish. I don't. I literally just saw a shadow go across. What the fuck do you want, shadow? Okay, I'll get to you later. It's not really important, but it's important. It's important to them. But I'm like, alright, I'll put you on hold. They're like, nigga, don't you put me on hold. You better go fix it now. I'm like, bruh, I just woke up. Like, damn. And I haven't even had my Red Bull yet. But okay. I can't even afford a Red Bull. I don't even have no more food stamps. Because I had to sell it because in order to get Uber money so I can have a way to work. I'm like, wow. Wow. Okay. At least I'm being honest. Shit. Do what you gotta do. But if I say that to my family members, they get mad for trying to come up and trying to do things for myself. Because I'm not doing it for them. Yeah, I got that type of family. Yeah. They only come through if it's beneficial for them, but if I don't got nothing for their ass, I am useless to them. I am nothing. Unless I got some money. And then, ooh, I'm all buddy buddy. Like, miss me with the bullshit. Y'all cannot hustle out of me any longer. Enough is enough. And I gotta get out of this financial loop that my mother put me fucking in to make me lose every fucking thing. And it was a spell to be underneath attack of my financial. Now that I'm aware of it, it's just how the fuck I'm gonna get out of it. How I'm gonna cleanse myself so that my Taurus field can be reactivated. It's reactivated, but like it's so goddamn slow. So motherfucking slow of the attraction. Something I gotta work on. I don't need to meditate. I need to find a place by myself where I can do everything, bring everything forward. Maybe this could be it. I'll probably do this later afternoon. Probably come back here and see if I could bring everything forward to how I envision it. Fuck this shit. Not being a slave anymore. I was like, I thought about it this week. I'm like, I don't even know how I'm gonna make it to next week. I really don't. Like, this shit is a fucking game. There's so many ends on me. But yeah, it's weird. Like, fuck this shit. Fuck it. YOLO. Life too short. I'm gonna do what I can. Because I know at the end, that all of this shit will pay off. Like, I know. I believe. Right now, you just gotta struggle. And it's been fun in the struggle. Like, I'm learning a lot. That's why I'm allowing myself to go through it. I'm like, alright, I've been through this shit before, like, thousands of times. And I'm like, I'm just calling an order on my life because I want to flourish and thrive and live and not die before I even begin to live. So, like, whatever energy was trying to tell me to commit suicide, that's why I said, don't say that shit. Like, nah. SI. It's crazy, bro, how the energy works. Whatever, I guess. Holy fuck. And then past couple of days been feeling like deja vu too. Past couple of days. It's only when I enter the matrix it start becoming like a fucking dream world. When I'm not working or not doing anything, I'm in the other world. Even sometimes in the matrix, I'm still in the other world at the same time. Just go back to the beginning. Yeah. Just go all the way back to the beginning of the video. You'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, until then, possibly see y'all this afternoon if I make it. This shit is a motherfucking struggle. If y'all would like to donate to me, please, honestly, it'll help out. My cash app is thefollowerlavender. I'm tired of being a broke bitch. Thank you. Have a good evening, or good morning, or grand rising.